asked me, "Oh, how much are they? Like, what range of pricing should I?"
So, because you're in New Jersey, which is close to New York, and your market is different than my market, I would. That's what I said. Google fingerprinting places near me. You should call them like you're a client or a customer trying to get fingerprints and ask them how much do they charge, or go onto their website and see what the pricing is. Then you'll know
Okay.
how to price your cards. Either price it where they're pricing theirs or price it a little lower. Because people want to always get a good deal. So if you price it a little lower and then provide excellent customer service, then you'll get a client. But also make sure you have a script. Make sure you're ready.
Okay.
You know
I
what I
gotta write
mean?
down script. I gotta make sure I write down script down.
Well,
Like,
actually, you need to write down a small business plan. Like, you need to follow a plan.
the plan.
Have you written down a
Business
plan?
plan. No, I'm not writing down a
Okay,
plan.
so that's your homework for this week.
Write down a plan.
Write down a plan. Starting with, I want to be a notary fingerprinting business.
Okay.
Step one, Google notary or fingerprinting near me. Step
Okay.
two, call to ask how much their services are. Don't tell them that you want to start a fingerprinting business. Just act like
Yeah.
you're a client. And then
Okay.
each one that you call, you write down the how much they want, and then you decide, because I'm sure they vary, how you want to price yours.
Okay. I'm
And
trying
then
to get
what
a
are you
car.
doing about your Google My Business page? Where are we at on that?
You know they suspended my page. They
Because
suspended my. I was so because I entered all the right information. Um, I did all the everything they told me to do,
uh-huh,
and they said no, it's not right. And so I waited.
uh-huh.
I did the verification thing. They said no, it's not right, and then they suspended my page.
Okay,
And now
so
that
you know what? That's a good, actually look at it as a positive thing. That means now you get to start all over. So this is
yeah,
the thing. When they ask you for an address, I've been thinking about you. When they ask for an address, do not put your home address. Did you put your home address on the last profile?
I did.
Do not do that. They recognize that because they're Google. They can
Yeah,
Google you. They Googled it and it zoomed right in on your house. Google is a Google My Business page. They do
yeah.
not want businesses, they're not going to list businesses out of your home if you're not a registered business.
Uh-huh.
So you're not a registered business with the Secretary of State. So therefore, you're just giving out your home number. So say that you're a mobile service and don't
Okay.
put an address. So try it that way. One thing
Okay.
about this, try and try and try again. Eventually, it'll stick.
Cause it worked. Cause when I did it the last time, I put mobile notary. I didn't put no address, so it was working. So I was like, all right. They asked me no address. Okay, let me. So I leave
Right?
it alone. But then I looked at the address, and then maybe I should put my address,
No,
and then they rejected me.
yeah, don't, because they know it's a home address. You don't want
Mm.
to use a home address. So that's good that they suspended you, but try again. Okay.
And yeah.
And then
And
once you
also,
do all of that, then because you said you want to do this in 30 days. I'm trying to help you
yes,
get going.
yes. I want to be. I want to do some 30 days
Hmm.
and be able to start making income
Okay.
and getting clients.
So write it down. You got to write down your plan. You can't just be willy nilly out here just starting stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the object is, if you're going to start a business, you're going to be in business. You don't want to be in business and then get shut down or quit. I hope
Yeah.
you're one of those people that stick with what they say. Say what you do and do what you say. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
And
We got a plan then, right?
we got a plan.
All right.
And oh, I wanted to tell you one more thing. There was this. I've been doing I-9s, a lot of I-9s lately.
Okay.
I-9 verifications.
That's good.
The Sun service reached out to me on Thursday. They're like, "Oh, we want you to do a I-9 for like $20."
Okay, so I know what company that is. That's N3 Notary, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what? You need to, because you're in New York. I'm not sure. Y'all got a lot of tolls and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So what I would do is you need to determine. Oh Lord. Are you still there?
Oh, yeah. I think it froze.
Yeah, I know. I had to come back in. So that had to be N3 Notary.
Yeah.
So this is how, if $20 is really okay, I can't say what it's not worth. Depending on how far they want you to drive.
It's far. Not far. It's far from here.
No, $20 is not worth it. So you need to let them know that I'm sorry, I can't do that. And ask them, maybe you can negotiate two ways with them. Ask if the person can come to you at a mutual place. They can meet you at like a Starbucks or something near you.
Yeah.
Or you tell them you negotiate more money. So say I can't, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it for $20, but I can do it for 60. Because think about it, you're in New York, you got to pay tolls. You're spending gas money, your time there, and your time back. They need to make sure that they make it worth your while. And what they do with that,
$50, $50, $60.
I say start with 60.
Okay, start with 60.
Start with 60. And then if they say, oh, we can't do it for 60, what about 50? And negotiate down whatever it is you want. But one thing I won't do is $20 for them, because then you got to have your own laptop. You have your laptop and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've done one for them, right?
No. I did one for other clients.
Oh,
9.
that's good. That's good. And those are easy. And do you know you don't have to be a notary to do an I-9? Everybody. I want to tell all 10 people that are here on the TikTok live, you don't have to be a notary to do an I-9 verification. But it helps. They seek out notaries to do I-9 verifications.
Yeah.
And I would start at like $60 and then negotiate from there. But you living in New York, all that traffic, all those toll booths, not no $20.
No.
If they come to you, tell them to come to you. And then if they say, where's that? Find also for general notary work, Jamel, I want to tell you, choose a place that's close to you that you like to go to all the time. For me, near my house, when I'm doing it at my house, when I don't have people coming to me, I got this Subway that I like people to go to. We go to Subway because it's table and chairs, it's quiet, it's bright, and it's public. Yeah. Find a public place that you like to go to that you can always have people meet you at. So that's pretty much like your office. You're mobile and you don't have to always think about where you're going to meet someone. Make that your meeting place.
Okay. So on Google My Business, I put an address.
Don't put an address. Say you're mobile. Okay. You're a mobile service.
Okay.
Yep. So you're a mobile service.
I'll do that today.
Mm-hmm. Say you're a mobile service and make sure you put pictures. Make sure you fill out your profile as much as possible. When it says your hours, put your
my picture.
Yeah, put your picture. Get some stock photos from online of showing you as a notary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Good luck to you. And I know I'm going to talk to you later this week and stuff, and I'm going to be on you now.
I like you. That's what I like. I need a mentor.
You just,
I'm like, I know, because I'm like, one of my favorite lady. Yeah, I need her mentor.
Oh, you're sweet. But yeah, I want to see you win. I want to see you like start taking off on this notary journey. Because it's a journey. You know, you're not going to start out with a bunch of clients. I mean, I wasn't getting anybody in the beginning, but the longer your profile is out there and people can find you and you get your experience, you get more and more clients. One thing, not one thing, but sometimes most notaries have their clients only one time. We don't get a whole lot of repeat clientele. We do have repeat clientele, but not always. You're going to always wind up getting new people. So that's why it's really good to make sure you get that Google My Business. But don't just stop there. You can go onto Craigslist and you can list there. You can go to your local marketplace on your Facebook and put your information there. Let them know that you're available. You have to like get yourself out there. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We will talk again.
Yes, we will. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Awesome. He's a nice young man. He is a nice young man. Why does this always hit this way? All right. You're very, very welcome. Share the live for me with someone, Jamel, and tap that screen. Anybody else have any questions? Hello, user, blah, 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 the numbers. Hello, how much E&O insurance and what company? I'm in Florida. Thanks. Odetta. Hi, Miss Odetta. All right. So E&O insurance. It's very important to have E&O insurance as a notary. I would say that get $100,000 worth of E&O insurance. It sounds like that's not, but it's not going to be expensive. I would, and let me ask you a question, Miss Odetta. Are you trying to be a loan signing agent? I'm inviting you up, so maybe you can take some time and ask me. Are you trying to be a loan signing agent? And if so, I would say get 100,000. I have 1,000,000 and it's only $28 a month. So, yep, I have 1,000,000 and I have 25,000 with the NNA, and it's about the same. But Miss Artisha, the notary, Artisha, is that Art? Sorry, Artisha the notary says she has 1,000,000 and it's only $28 a month, which is awesome. Nick C. Nixon, hello Tammy. Shantae here with Higher Level Notary in Pennsylvania. Nice to meet you. It's so nice meeting you too. Trying to work the phone, but yes, to loan signing. Yes. Oh, okay. So you did see what Ms. Artisha said. She has 1,000,000 and it's only $28 a month, which is very reasonable to be covered for $1,000,000 worth of mistakes. Yes, please, everyone, share this live. Yes, with what company? So I would say Biberk, Biberk, or go on. Actually, if you're brand new, I would go on to the National Notary Association. She said, yes, I thought that was a great price, and price can make that back. You can definitely make $28 a month back. I definitely make the money that I spend on E&O insurance back, because I have E&O insurance and I have to have general liability because I have an office and I have equipment, but I get mine through Biberk, Biberk. Yep, that's the company at Jamel K. Harris. Yep, that's the company. I have it with NNA and Biberk, I believe is the name. Yes, me and you are doing the same thing. I have Biberk and with the NNA. So I got $25,000 with the NNA. I know that really is not going to cover too much, but title companies and attorneys, they'll see that I have the $1 million and I have something with the NNA. So that should well cover me for any mishaps that won't happen. So I call those things to be not as though they were. You don't put things out there in the universe like that. So nothing will ever happen, but we are covered if it does. Yes, love, better to be safe than sorry. Amen on that. So I was talking, I don't know if Jamel is still here. However, what I have been really finding out when I speak to notaries, because I used to give out free calls and talk to people. Even though I gave out free calls, no one actually signed up for them. It seemed like when you give stuff away for free, people don't like, they don't take advantage of the free stuff. But I was doing that for market research and to help other people, because when I started, I had no help. I had nowhere to go, no one, until I met Sean. And I thank God I met Sean, and she was a local notary. And thank God that Sean wasn't a gatekeeper, because you find a lot of people on here that are gatekeepers. They don't want to give you any help. They don't want to give you any game. You know, I love free too, but I'm the type of person that if I get something free, I take I take advantage of it and I use it and I implement it. A lot of people are seeking out information, free information, and they don't use none of it. And that just don't make sense to me. So people but people do value information when they pay for it, because you know that you've paid for it. So now you know you're going to have to do something with it. Maybe that's just a philosophy that's just true. That's just real. I love it and I appreciate it too. So as an example, what I can't read without my glasses. If you offer any help with fingerprinting, please count on me. Well, I am. I'm here right now. I'm on live. What do you want to know about fingerprinting? Buy yourself a block, Amazon. You can go on my Amazon store, click the link in my bio, my Amazon store. I have the whole kit. The whole kit that I have on my Amazon store is like everything. If you're serious about offering fingerprinting, you're going to get the block. You're going to get the cards. And then along with that, you're going to get, you have to buy yourself gloves. You have to buy these things called retabs. So if you fingerprint somebody, where's my retab? Oh my God. Did I throw it? Here we go. So you're going to need what you call retabs. Retabs are if you fingerprint somebody on a card, let's say you did all of these fingerprints, but this one happened to not be a good fingerprint. Oh, let me see something. As an example, boom, 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 boom. I always have examples. So I be trying to give y'all game right here on live, and this is free. FREE. I can purchase everything on Amazon. Yes, I just don't have the knowledge on how to do it. So let me show you real quick. Let's have a demonstration, y'all. Okay. Here's your fingerprint block. Okay, so there's a difference of knowing how to do fingerprints and then running a fingerprinting business. So you get your clients, you got your business all set up. They come. You're going to put the blank card in the block. Well, let me start with this first. First, there are fields that you need to fill out. They're self-explanatory, like a signature of the person fingerprinted. That will be them signing that. Their residence, where they live, that's where they live. They need to fill that out. So it looks like this. Like these are all of the fields that will need to be printed. They ask them for the fingerprint technician's date, and you sign there. That would be you. Reason for fingerprinting, if they have a reason. Their last name, their first name, their middle name, any AKAs, any ORI numbers that they have, they need to fill that in. They need to fill in all their demographics. Demographics mean whether they have their height, their weight, their race, their eye color, their hair color, where they live. That will be there. Okay? Please tap the screen. I'm giving you guys some game, and I want you to show me some love. Then, when you put in their demographics, this is a chart that will tell you what to put in. If they have black hair, you put BLK. If they have blue hair, you put BLU. If they have brown hair, you put BRO, and so forth and so forth. Okay? For the sex, they will tell you. Enter M for male or F for female and U for other. Look at how they accommodate people. They say, put U for other. Isn't that crazy? You're either a man or a woman or a cat or a dog, whatever. Your race, you put the race. For race, you put either WBAIU for white, black, Asian, Indian, or unknown. Okay? Then you're going to go ahead, you're going to put the height, weight, eyes, and their hair. Boom. Once you do that. Okay? So you fill that out. Once that information is filled out, you're going to start with, this is a fingerprint card. This is a real fingerprint card. There's no information on here. These are fingerprints that I've rolled before, okay? This is what this looks like. You're going to take this blank card right here, and you're going to put it on the block. I'm sorry, my people down here can't see on Facebook. All right, let's see. There we go. You're going to put it in the block. The block also just tells you exactly what finger needs to be inked. You're going to use this ink pad right here. And then you're going to roll people's fingers. And you're going to put it on the card. I'm going to roll one, so please watch. Okay? And there is an art to it because these ink fingerprints, can and will be rejected by the FBI if they are not done correctly. All right. So here we go. Ink pad. You take a person's finger. Now I'm doing my own, so it's kind of really weird. So you're going to take a person's finger and you're going to roll it from nail to nail. Nail to nail. Please tap that screen and show me some love as I go ahead and I show you how to roll. I'm going to roll my index finger. This is the index finger. The thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky finger. Index finger. You rock it because you want the whole You want the whole finger to be inked. Now that's a little dull. What I'm doing now is I'm going to just raise this ink on this pad, okay? You can order this separate. With the kit that I have available for you to click the link in my Amazon store, you will get one of these. But you can buy all of this stuff separate too. But I made it much easier for you guys by putting the whole kit on my Amazon store. Just click the link. Okay? Take your index finger or the person's index finger and you're going to roll it back and forth. See how much more ink? By raising that ink, your whole finger is inked. Okay? Then you move it on over here to the box that says index. You're going to start on the side and you're going to roll it and then lift. You don't want to roll it and then smear it. You don't want them to pull away. You have to ask that person to relax, because what you're going to find is people want to do it themselves and they'll mess it up. Or people want to press. If you press it, you're going to distort the prints.
New message is received from Ms. Shayna, my friend.
And you lift. And then you see the actual fingerprint. And what you want to see is you want a clear image of that print so that the FBI can read through each of these patterns. Now, everybody has different patterns. And not that this makes a difference. It's just the knowledge that you want to learn. Everybody has different patterns when it comes to fingerprinting. You want to find the plain arch people. This is a tinted arch. Here's a loop. Here, let me show you guys here too. The most common ones are the plain loops, the whorls, and the central pocket loops. These are the most common ones. The different ones, the ones that most people do not have, are what they call the accidental. That's very uncommon. A twined loop, very uncommon. And a lateral pocket loop. This is a very uncommon pattern. But the loops in the middle are very common. A whorl. Let's examine this one. My index finger pretty much is a plain loop. Kind of compare. Plain loop. Plain loop. Plain loops. So basically, it is not that hard. And you want to do every finger. Thumb, index, middle, ring, and the little. Then when it gets to the bottom, you want to do all 4 fingers. So you'll take your ink pad again, and you have your client just press down. Don't have them press down. You press down for them. Get it all inked up like that. All ink like that. And then you go over to one of the blocks. This is the right 4 fingers taken simultaneously. That means all together. You want to make sure that all 4 of those fingers are going to be in that box. You're going to find that most people have long fingers, fat fingers, crooked fingers, all type of fingers that is not going to go into that box, and it can be difficult. So that's where the art of fingerprinting will come in. So for me, just as a demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and ink. I should be taping this. You press and lift. There's no rolling when it comes to the right four fingers or the left four fingers taken simultaneously. It is what we call flats. So what we do up here are rolls, and what we do down here are flats. And then these are the thumbs. Was this helpful to you? She says yes. So you actually are ready to just do ink fingerprinting. However, like I said, learning how to do ink fingerprinting is not hard. Learning the business of doing ink fingerprinting is where you want to be confident in. And like I said, here is a full card of fingerprints right here. This is what it looks like. This is an authentic FD 258 fingerprint card. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the heart. You know that because there is an issuance number that if it is not an up-to-date issued card, that can be rejected. And if you don't have the authentic verbiage and issuance number on there, the FBI will not take it. And FBI stands for Federal Bureau of Investigation. So this is very serious, you guys. People get fingerprint cards because of licensing, like being a doctor, a nurse. Like, it's so important. It's so important. You want to make sure that you do this correctly, and you want to make sure that you are trained properly. So, was that helpful to anybody? Anybody and everybody. So I just gave you guys game, basically. So most training, if you're going to take training, they can show you how to do fingerprinting. But what you really want to be trained at doing is the business of running a fingerprinting and notary business together and simultaneously. Of course, setting up your business, the business of getting a professional phone number so people can call you. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. Do you have to register with any particular organization in order to offer fingerprints to the FBI? So this is what I mean about running the business. So the caveat is we are doing fingerprints. You will be doing fingerprints for people so they can submit it to the FBI. The FBI will not allow you as a small fry, small business owner, to submit to them. You have to find a channeler. You have to get with a company that will channel the fingerprints. Now, when you're doing, that's if you're doing live scan. When you're doing the ink fingerprints that I've just demonstrated, you don't worry about that. You do the fingerprint cards and you give it back. Here you go, to your client. They're just paying you to roll. And the reason why you're rolling is because if the FBI questions who did these fingerprints and there's not a name on there that they can research to see if they were a legitimate fingerprint technician, then that person can be in trouble and they won't get their licensing. But you're like, but how do they know? Like, you can have your cousin sign it, but if they call your cousin and your cousin's not a commissioned notary, or they cannot like vouch that they have had a fingerprinting business, then it's null and void. Thank you, 05 Ray. I'm a blessing. I'll take that. I want to be a blessing to people because God always put people in my path to be a blessing to me. Like I was telling you guys, I'm a fingerprinting technician. I'm a notary, but I'm also embarking on a digital marketing career. So And that's another thing, like being a digital marketer. Do you have to get certified to be a digital marketer? No, people are buying these courses and they are becoming digital marketers overnight. However, there is particular skills that you need to learn and know when you are a digital marketer. But we're not talking about that now. We're talking about fingerprinting. Let me stay on task. You got to tell me to stay on task because I can go off to a whole nother situation, a whole nother conversation. Okay, so the way that I have people clean their hands, so this says hand moisturizer, but I put something else in here. It is a solution that helps people get fingerprint ink off. So I usually just have people see how it just kind of comes off like that. It comes off really good. I mix it with hand sanitizer that's mixed with aloe vera. That's my special mix. I can't tell you everything. And that's how I get. And then actually I have a bathroom outside my office. I have them wash their hands with soap and water, and then it comes right off. Instead of, just having people walk away with all this black ink on their hands. That ain't cool. You know what I mean? So are you guys sharing this live? I hope that you're sharing this live. I hope that most of this stuff is going to be recorded too, because I'm going to use it for my page content and helping people. I have been putting together some videos to offer people just like that. Just like doing like, what do you call, like mock appointments. See, I like to role play. When it comes to teaching, I'm a visual person. Thank you, guys. Thank you for hitting the screen. So I'm a visual person. So I like to reenact like situations. Like if I was a loan signing agent, I will act like that you are the client and I'm the notary. And then I go through the documents with you, and with the fingerprinting, like I just demonstrated. I just like doing the demonstrations much better because you can get a good visual as to how it goes. See, life doesn't have to be complicated to make money. There's all kind of ways that we can make money. That is not difficult. I've gone to college and there's a lot of things that I wish I knew then that I know now. I probably would not have wasted my time. I would have been a business owner a long, long, long time ago. I would be much further. But I foresee myself in 2025 with 2 or 3, like 4 more locations. So I will be opening up other locations in South Carolina. Everything starts with a goal of saying it, speaking it into existence. God has actually brought someone into my life to help me learn more about the fingerprinting business. The big part about the fingerprinting business that I'm going into is the software. So I have been learning. Yesterday, I don't know if some of you guys have already been here. Yesterday, I spoke to a gentleman who has a fingerprinting business. He has like 13 or 14 locations. His locations are in 2 separate states. And I was just intrigued with that. I was just like, the possibility, I could do that. And see, once I get stuck on something, I get very focused. So I will be having 4 locations before 2025 is up. So I'm already starting my goals for 2025. My goals for 2024, I have hit quite a few. I've hit like 6 of my goals for this year. One being the most difficult one was to lose weight. So I've lost almost 50 pounds of weight because I stayed focused, I stayed disciplined, and I stayed amazing have an amazing relationship with God or whomever you find is your higher power. Lock in, because we are magic. When we allow ourselves to live big and dream big, you can have whatever you want. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. Anything that we want. I mean, that's just a small little goal, but God is amazing, isn't he? He is amazing, Jamel. But that little goal has shown me that there's so much more that I can accomplish. Because I look around, I'm just like, I have a business, like a very viable business that I've been doing very well. I would have never thought that I would be where I'm at right now. And I thank God. Everybody's goals are different. Mine is not so grandiose. So I just wanted to see if I could run a business. Now that I know what I know and doing what I'm doing, I'm ready for bigger and better things. It's coming up. I'm working on it. I started yesterday because 2025 will be here as in a blink, you guys. Think about it. Labor Day is Monday. The next holiday is Halloween. After Halloween, it's going to fly because that's going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then it's going to be the next year. This is always freezing up. But TikTok just froze up. I got to always start over with watch live. Am I here? Am I here? Hello, everybody. I just want to stay motivated. I want you guys to be motivated in whatever your goal is, whatever your dreams are. Just stay the course. Stay the course and keep going. I am going to be getting off of here soon. It's time. What time is it anyway? It's 1:21. It's 1:21. My time. It's time to go. It's time to go out and get out in the day. And I want to get some sun. This year is flying by. It has already flown by. There's so much that I've done. There's so much more that I want to do, but those goals that I haven't hit are going to spill over to 2025. But set yourself some goals. The goals that you already have goals. You don't even have to think about new goals, because I know there are things that you're saying that you want to do, that you're going to do, and that you wish you had. Those are your goals. Write them down. I'm real big on writing things down, journaling, you guys. Getting yourself in position to have your dreams come true, to have your goals come true, to see things come in fruition, to have things manifest to real life. That's what we're here to do. We are not too big or too old to dream and expect for our dreams and our wishes and our fantasies to come true, because they can. I think where we go wrong is we stop dreaming. We stop motivating ourselves. We stop thinking things are possible when they actually are. We stop ourselves. We make up a lot of excuses about our kids, our husbands, our jobs, but it's us. It's because we stop dreaming and we stop wanting to go that extra mile to do things. Yes, we have obligations. It's easier said than done. But if a person really wants something, they will make provisions and they will get it done. Know that I love you. Know that I care. I truly care about you guys. I am out. I am going to go enjoy this Saturday because it's beautiful out. Have a happy Labor Day, and I'll see you guys Monday on Labor Day for a few hours. Bye, guys. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Bye.